What's up, everybody? It's Just Breaking Podcast, episode number 89, yo. And right now we're filming it on a Monday, so you know what that means, yo. Money Monday, yo. We got the homie, Tricky Troubles, yo. Businessman with the business plan,
Yo.
dog. Bboy, yo. Let's go.
Out here, Lay.
I think, yo, this is the third time we had you on, right? This is like the
This is
third
number
or second time.
This
Is it number 3?
Pretty sure this is number 3.
All right,
Yo,
so
man.
you for sure have
You-
the record for the
Yo,
podcast now.
I think you and Switch have the record, yo.
Yeah,
Let's go, bro. Everyone, Toronto's favorite breaker right here, yo. Troubles, yo. What you been saying, dog? Like, you beating me and Dennis 2 times, yo. What the fuck?
I'm that character in the anime. I'm like the hometown hero guy. You know what I mean? I'm not no world champion, but I mean I've won stuff international. But
Yo, talk to him. Tell
the
him
home,
about it.
your favorite breaker's favorite breaker. You know what I mean?
Okay, true.
Or got me on speed dial. You know, then yo Troubles, where's the party tonight? It's like, why you guys hitting me up?
Sure, yo. I'm just saying, well, as long as we lose to you, yo, not nobody else, it doesn't matter, yo.
I just been chilling lately, bro. Just been I barely break anymore. Like I break, but like I don't train. I probably maybe. Like I legit winging it. I'm just going off of what I already know, and ever since COVID, I just been like this.
Okay.
So,
It's not like a structured training like as before kind of thing.
nah, yeah, like I'll literally hit session like twice a month, maybe. Like those guys session all the time, and I almost never go. And when I do go, I'm just doing one of these, bro. Like, oh, yo, that move was sick.
Sure, you're inspiring the scene, dog. That's how you do it.
Yeah. So, but whenever I go like international or if there's a big battle, then obviously I'm gonna go off because I'm gonna give it 100%. Like Red Bull here, I was like, yo, I legit trained for that for like 3 weeks. I was like, fuck, I'm so far off. I need to like lab hard to like come correct, make top 16, which never happened because some of them judges be salty, yo. They be hating on.
Yo, that's how it is, bro. Especially when you go to another freaking province, yo.
So, hey, man, I slapped up the All Stars. You know what I'm saying? So I had to show
Yeah, you
them.
won that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
you still had a dub. Still dubbed.
True, yo. But yeah, so I guess like so right now, like how often do you practice then? So for that.
Like once or twice a month, tops.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah, like it's been like that for like the last like a year and a half at least.
Damn, it didn't look like that at what was the last show? Fuck. At Into the Deep. It didn't look like that.
Yeah,
in
you're
Into
killing
the
it,
Deep.
yo. You're killing it into the deep.
Yo, Toby too. Toby's barely been training. Like we're just like there's something about like I guess it's just the experience of like remembering our moves. Like
Yeah.
I still like hit the gym, I work out, stuff like that. So I'm like if I can keep my body in shape, but I still feel like a lot of my technique is not there, like the way it should be. And yeah, it's mad weird. Like even last weekend I was in Detroit and or for the long weekend and
Yeah, I saw it. You battled the Weapon X.
August and I fucked up my wrist. Or it was the end of July actually, mid to late July. I fucked up my wrist and it's been fucked up since, which is why I kind of crashed out of my round after I did that free. Like I rolled to my back, like I can't go on my wrist that well. So, but whatever, no excuse, right? Just fucking make it happen.
Sure, that's good, yo. So this leads to a question that we have for today's episode. So, you're someone that battles a lot. You're a tall dude, and usually when you battle a lot and when you're tall, there's a lot of injuries that happen. So, like, how do you deal with injuries or how do you prevent them?
For sure, conditioning is key. I've always known that since like the teen years because I grew up doing a lot of sports. So I feel like conditioning like crazy, like making sure, and even especially when you get injured, like some people they like to like chill, wait, let me see how the injury feels, or they'll go to practice and still fuck around. It's like nah, like on your downtime, if you fucked up your ankle, you should be doing like leg lifts, all that shit. Like you're non-stop doing it, like train. I try to think of like all those like kung fu or martial artists, like they're always training their body, even if they're just sitting and reading a book. Like Bruce Lee would have a book in one hand and you know lifting weights in one hand, and when that arm gets tired, he switches hands. So I'm like, I think there's always time to train. There's always time if you're serious about your body, and especially for me because I do this full time, like it's my full time. So I have to be on point, otherwise there's no money coming in. So it'll
Oh,
fuck me up.
100%, yo. Yeah, I relate so much because right now I'm the same as you, yo. I teach like freaking like 25 hours a week right now, yo. It's fucked.
Crazy. Yeah, man. Other than that, yeah, just try to be aware of your body. Like, make sure you hit the gym. Try to do as many things. Joints are always the first to go. So,
Joints, yes.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's me.
your knees, your wrists, your hips, your neck. You know, your shoulders. Like, because those are. I can't even do like hollow backs and all that shit no more. Like, my shoulders are fucked. So I'm just like, whatever. I'll do something else. But yeah, man. And train those joints, man. Train those joints.
Yeah.
Those
Stretch.
Like,
yeah, stretch.
Let's say like, well, what are some like what are like 5 or exercises that you personally do usually for your own conditioning, or what would you recommend most breakers do, for example?
Dude, yo, the One Punch Man standard, bro. Do your push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, bro. I'm telling you, it's legit a thing because it's like squats, like horse stance or squats are good for your hips and your knees. So like a lot of squats all the time, and even if you're just in the gym, just doing light weights, you know what I mean. And then for sure, I work a lot on my back because I personally get a lot of like pinched nerves. I have a lot of back problems, so always constantly doing like the pigeon position or just get flexors and my groin as loose as possible, so that because like most of our weight is there. Like breaking is all hips, like flares, windmills, halos, like, wipes, everything's in the middle. So you really need to stay loose in your hip area. So for sure, I mean, if you can get that upper body strength, you know what I mean? Anything like the lat pull downs and bench.
Like pull-ups like that.
Yeah, just stay strong because we're usually upside down or holding ourselves in a freeze. So most of it is like your shoulders and your obliques and stuff. So, but your legs, try to stretch as much as you can just to keep them loose at least, especially if a jam coming up, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before the jam. Start stretching, start getting loose so that by the time the jam comes, you're like, you should be good.
Yeah. So you don't tear your meniscus mid-battle.
Yeah, James. What the hell, James?
I definitely during battles, but I've never like. There's only one battle I tore a muscle, but
oh, what?
I one battle too. Like it was like during the prelim of 7 to Smoke, and I fucked it up. And I was like, "Fuck!" It happened twice. Fourth and then once in Montreal. It's like not my rib, but your ribs attached to like your cartilage. Your ribs only come here, right, or to the side, and then from the rest of it, like covering your whole body is like cartilage, so it's attached to your ribs like this. And one of them deep that.
Oh shit!
From Top Rock, bro. Top Rock.
Oh shit!
Fuck, bro, that's my shit. How did Top Rock fuck me up? But I guess
yo, bro, Top Rock fucked you. Yo, imagine if you did like fucking air flares or some shit. Yo, fuck.
I still had to do the 7 to Smoke. It was a 7 to Smoke, and I came in second place. I almost won still.
Damn.
Yeah,
yo, I think earlier this year I had the same injury with my rib too. And guess where it was? Guess where that happened?
Oh.
It was at the Bev.
Really? So that's 2 heavy injuries for you?
Yo, the Bev fucked me up, bro. I can't go back there.
It's cursed, bro. It's cursed.
Damn. It doesn't like me. It doesn't like me, man. That pink? Something about the pink.
Do your prayers before you go into the bevy, bro. Yeah.
100%, yo. Damn, true. Yeah. Oh, so Trouble. So you said that you work basically full time as a breaker, or is it like as a breaker and or as a dancer, or?
Yeah, I'm a full-time b-boy since 2005. So I was
been on the grind.
Got my first like breaking gig. I kind of just fell into it. Like there was an audition. It was for the J Force, for the Blue Jays at the time. Okay. There was like movies and stuff happening at that time, commercials, and I just kept getting it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see what this breaking thing is saying, yo. Because I'm kind of like, I was winning a lot of 1v1s too that year. 2005 was like I made a lot of money off of breaking, and I was like, fuck, I think I might do this like full time, bro. Like,
that's
fuck
sick.
It. Yeah,
yo, man. Yo,
I remember I saw you. Man. I remember I saw you at a Jays game. But yo, I'm gonna have to get mad at you real quick, yo. You didn't even pass me the shirt. I was like, yo, Troubles.
Oh fuck, I must have not seen you, bro.
I was kind of far.
I'm just like, I'm looking like asked. Like I just like, cause I don't like looking people in their eyes. Like I love like performing and like anytime I'm doing shows or an MC, I'm never like now I look at people, but back then I was mad shy and stuff too. So I'm just like, I'll look like past you or because I don't really want to see anybody. I don't want to like making eye contact. So that was like look past the object, so it kind of looks like I'm looking at somebody, and then, but plus it's loud in there, bro. Like 40
Yeah, it was like 2009, so like I was a nobody back then. I still am a nobody, but I was extra nobody.
That was my last year with them.
Yeah.
After that, I switched it to only women.
Oh, did they? Oh shit. Okay.
Actually, 2009.
Mm.
Wasn't teaching before.
Ah, true. Damn. So I guess actually, James, you can go.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll start. So your first job was the Jays Force. So after that, you probably booked some movies and stuff. How did you get? How did you get any of those? Did you?
J Force I heard through dancers, like word of mouth. There was an audition.
Mm-hmm.
Where you had to do a freestyle, and then you had to do choreography, hip hop choreography.
Ah, shit.
Well, because wasn't familiar with like even routine, like breaking routines yet, nothing. So I actually didn't pass the audition. I didn't get the job, but like 6 other people I knew did. And then a few months later, one of them left. It was actually Cressel, aka Senior, aka Shaheen. He was on the team, and he left the team for whatever, I forgot what the reason was, but he left. And then everybody else on the team, they were like, "Yo, we need one more breaker. If you guys know another dancer," and they're like, "Yeah, we all know somebody, but like he did the audition and you didn't choose him." And they're like, "What? I don't really remember." I'm like, exactly. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Disrespect. But then because 6 people out of like the 12 knew me, they interviewed me, gave me the job. They liked my breaking, and then it was gravy from there.
Yeah.
True. That's
so then that I started street performing at that time. It was like me, Stunts, Tracer One. We used to just do a lot of street performing at Young Adondas at this time too. So now it was like back and forth with the Blue Jays, street performing, and then I got my first movie gig through Lenny Len. So he did some B-boys, and he told me about it. I did the audition, and then I just got it. That was like the first time I auditioned for something. I was like, "Fuck, I got it." I got I think 4K for like 1 day of filming.
Hell yeah.
4K. That's good, yo.
Yeah, 1 day of filming, and the filming, I was on set all day, but I only did dance for like 5 minutes, bro. I was like, "What?"
True.
Like, yo, fuck, working at McDonald's, bro. Like, yo, I'm out, bro. I'm doing this breaking for the real money.
You know? Right. Yo, it is.
So, okay, let's start it back. So I'm a new B-boy. I'm not a new B-boy. I've been breaking for maybe, let's say 6, 8, 7 years, whatever. Yeah. I kind of have my foundation. I kiss enough ass. I know who the right ass to kiss. I want to start making money off breaking.
Okay.
So how would you start that right now? How would you what would be your lesson? I'm like, yo, Troubles. How do I start making money? I want to be just like you when I grow up. What do I do? I already have my beer in my hand. What next?
Yo, I can flare, I can windmill, I can halo, I can do 1 air flare. Yo, how do I make money from breaking?
Headspin, bro.
Headspins, yes. Okay, yes.
So, so for sure, first things first, you have to obviously know how to break, because, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all break already. So for anybody that breaks up there, get yourself some power moves that people are impressed by. And I'm talking about people that don't know what breaking is. Like people that have never seen breaking before, and they should be able to get impressed. Like, you know, so things like headspin was my first power move. I learned it before windmill, before swipe, before everything. It was the first one I wanted to get. I put the most time into it. I got it. And luckily for me, not a lot of people do that in Toronto. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it stands out like that. But obviously, if you can get yourself some headspins, some windmills, flares, if you can learn like a flip or two, people love flips.
Yeah, flips, yes.
People love flips, windmills, headspins, and air flares. Those are like the main, and hand hops. Get yourself some hand hops.
Yeah, hand hops, yes. Yeah, that's another one, yeah.
If you can do that, because like when you see me perform and then when you see me battle, it's two different b-boys. I do the corniest, cheesy shit. And I had to learn the hard way from another guy. His name is Maliki. He's from Hard Knock Schoolers, like a 90s crew. I used to do shows with him, bar mitzvahs and all this stuff. And I used to be doing all the footwork techs and all this stuff. And he used to pop out and be like, yo, bro, you don't even know what the fuck you're doing, bro. Hit him with a quick headspin, hit him with a quick windmill, and then we're going to bounce and dip. I was like, damn, that did that much less work, and you get yourself some money. So for sure, get yourself some power moves first. Especially if you're just learning breaking, get that out of the way because breaking only gets harder. The
Yeah.
second thing you want to do is put yourself out there, exposure. I know people are against the exposure dollar shit, but believe it or not, exposure is what got me all my gigs. There's a lot of times I'm at the clubs. Bro, I used to go to like techno clubs just to practice because there was nowhere to practice. You know what I mean? Me, Stunts, all these other guys, and I was like, yo, Switch used to come. Some of the fam when they were younger, like used to just go to all ages just to get down. But then people started to see you because the more you get down, there's more people gonna be like, yo, where do you break? Yo, how can I get your contact? And a lot of them were bullshit. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna get you music videos and this, and we get excited. 3 months goes by, then we don't hear from them. But out of everybody, some of them hit us back. But especially if people give you a business card, sometimes you might find them later. Literally go through all the business cards that you get or numbers and contacts. Send them an email. Yo, it's me from so and so, blah blah blah. Checking in, and then to them, they're like, "Damn, this guy actually reached out to me. It must be serious. Let me try to put him on." Maybe start off by doing some cheaper things because in the beginning, I didn't care about the money. I was just like, I just want to break. The money is gonna come, you know. But obviously nowadays, like you don't want to get undercut, but exposing yourself, go to dance events, go to all styles events, go to hip hop events, just show people that you're around, you're consistent, and that you can do some tricks so that when people think gig and they want to be like, yo, where can I get some b-boys? Oh, James got them halos, James got the head spins, let's holler at James, let's see what he's saying. Well, we holler at Eric Chan, like, yo, he's got, you know what I mean? He's usually around. So that's what it was for me. People just always saw me and they're like, yo, I'm always early, first person to show up, last person to leave. I got the power moves. You know what I mean? So that's how it happened.
So yeah,
true. That
so
makes
professionalism is key.
Wait. So wait. Let me go back. So
oh,
like,
my bad.
So nowadays of marketing yourself. So you know how social media is like a big thing. Like how would you or what apps would you recommend to use, or like what websites kind of thing to get yourself out there?
Use them all, man. I'm not a fan of social media in a sense of like all these platforms. It's just a lot for me to keep up with. I don't want to date myself. Like I'm 37, turning 38. I'm an 85 baby, so I grew up in the 90s. You know, the before internet era, so I'm used to memorizing people's phone numbers, just going outside. And to me, Facebook and Instagram is already too much for me. It's already a lot. I don't even use Facebook. I just promote jams and that's it. But Instagram, it right now for me. I know a lot of people use TikTok. A lot of people use YouTube is another good one. You always want to have a YouTube link, especially if you have it. Show a little clip. You know what the deal. Show a little clip, and then be like, if you want to see the rest of it, come to my page. It's like, so y'all doing the right thing. It's just exposing more people to it so they have access to you. A lot of people are not going to be able to find you. So having strong keywords, but Instagram for sure. And you have your YouTube footage. And then if there's any other social media platforms, I highly recommend them. Absolutely. Why? Just another tool.
That's good. True. All right, James, what were you gonna ask?
Shit. So how do you conduct yourself as a professional? Because I'm a broke b-boy. You know, I just go to jams. I go to jams late, like everyone else is supposed to do.
Yeah.
What do I do? So I'm showing up in tattered ass clothes.
Yeah, how do you become attractive to like clients or future, like that kind of thing?
Or
maintain them.
For sure, you want to reach out to a lot of people. Just talk to a lot of people, especially try to just learn about who's in the scene and like go out there. And it doesn't have to be like fake or whatever. It could be authentic and just like, yo, like I never have a conversation with some people on the scene and we see each other for like 9 years and then we finally have it's like, yo, what do you do, yo? It's like, oh shit, you're into IT. Oh shit, you're an engineer. Cool. You know, and then I'll ask them other things of like, you know, like, have you ever done breaking before? So just getting personal questions so that they can see where your mind is at and then vice versa. And then you're trying to give off the vibe of like, yo, I want to do some gigs. So if you know people, there's honestly, teaching is the most in all my years of like breaking and doing it as a business. Teaching is the most consistent because you have
yes, that's me right now.
and then you can do multiple studios. You can do one studio on Monday or another studio on Tuesday, or you can be at the same studio, however you want to work it out. But I tried to make it in a way where I'm like, okay, how can I make money on Monday? Cool, I got that covered. How can I make money on Tuesday now? I need to find another hustle somewhere, whether it's street performing. Street performing is another way to expose yourself because people are going to get your contact, get your IG. I've gotten a lot of gigs from street performing. I've gotten a lot of gigs from someone seeing my random clip online, or a friend might pass it over to you like, oh, you're looking for breakers? They're going to pass your number. But let people know, hey, if you know anybody that's looking for breakers, tell them to holler at me, get some of my contact because I'm down, and then work it out with those clients of like, what kind of money, what's the money. So the money part is that's a whole nother topic right there, because a lot of people don't know how to go that you can. There's a lot of money out there that you can get, but a lot of people just access it. They'll do gigs for like $50, a slice of pizza, a little coupon, like yo, like it's really good exposure for you. Like you should just do this, and like because you love it, right? You love it. Yeah, I love it. I love doing it for me. When I got in, yo, I
love money.
I'm home right now. You know what I'm saying?
I love money way more than I love breaking right now.
That's what I'm saying, right?
So that is the next question, basically. How do you price your stuff? Because honestly, like I dabble a little bit of all these things, but I never know how to price it. So how do you like
let's say for a gig, like what would you say would be like, let's say you're like a nobody or you just started. What would be like a good starting rate for like a
what was your starting rate
or some shit?
Yeah, what was your starting rate then, and what is it now?
If you want to get that, but yeah.
Or if you can, whatever.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll be very transparent because I know some people are like they want to hide their money and like, oh, don't know that. But for me, back then, I'm talking 2005. So back then, that was me. Yeah, I'll do it for free. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get to be on TV. Sick. Breakfast television. Yeah. And then you start to look. Oh shit! I was only on TV for 30 seconds. Like, what the fuck? Like, I had to wake up early, and then you start to realize, like, damn, it's a demand. Because there's always a commercial, always something where they always have to add the L kick in there, or some cheesy worm. You know what I mean? Like some ballet competition, but they have a B-boy on the flyer. I'm like, what the fuck? So like, hip hop's always needed. So now you're just like, okay, how could you find out how to price yourself? Ask a lot of people that do it. You know what I mean? Yes. Now, find out what's the average rate. It's like, oh, what would you do for a 10-minute performance? Some people are like, oh, I'll do it for $50. Or another person, yo, I won't leave my house unless it's 500 plus. I was like, damn, like, aren't people just going to keep turning you down? But I'm like, to me, the best analogy I have is, what if you go to a car dealership? You got $20K in your bank, and you're like, I want that new Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that Lamborghini.
20 G's, bro.
You walk in there with your 20K, and they're gonna be like, bruh, like tutus. If you don't got 100K plus, nah, bro. Honda, they got you. I swear. I even know over there. I tell them Tricky T sent you. You get that discount. But this is for people. So who is your target market of who do you want to get paid from? But for me, I took a book out of Samuel L. Jackson's book. He's like, yo, I'm an artist. It doesn't matter how low it is or how expensive it is. Whatever you're offering, I'm going to give you a service. So a lot of times, the best thing to do this for everybody out there, never tell people your rate when clients are asking. They're like, yo, what's your rate? Dig into them first. Be like, okay, tell me a little bit more about what you're asking for. And then I can try to offer you what's the best option for, so like, because as soon as you say, oh, I do like $25 an hour, they're going to try to take advantage of you or whatever. Or maybe you're like, oh, it's 500. But it's like, for me, I don't even ask them what's their budget. What are you asking for? This is what I can offer for it. Because, oh, we only have $200. Maybe it's something that I want 400. Okay, that means no head spin this time. They're just going to get the hand hops. Ice, but they don't know that. They don't know what Oh, you wanted the head spin. Oh, you want the Ferrari, not the Honda Civic. Word.
Yeah, you want the trim, the good trim, eh?
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it is. So back then, I was just taking gigs as they come. Right now, a gig, if you want to get me out of my crib, if it's before 12 o'clock, it's gotta be over $200. It's not worth it to me.
Okay,
No,
that makes sense.
I'd be in Toronto because I don't drive. So and
Ah,
if I it takes more than an hour, so that's already 2 hours of my day going an hour there, an hour back. So if it's a 2 hour gig, that's 4 hours of my day. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, nah, it's got to be like $300 for like little things. That's just before 12 because I'm not a morning person. If you're a morning person, go get it. Me, sleep is more important than money because
yeah.
best you're not gonna be healthy and you won't be living that long. So health first, sleep first. If it's in the afternoon, cool. 300, bro. 300 is like my minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm judging. Obviously, like if it's a homie, y'all doing an event, y'all need help. This is a community thing. I'll either judge for free. I'll judge for like $100, $50. Yo, just buy me dinner for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I can work it out if it's really trying to help. But if you got a budget, you know what I mean, and then you got a grant for 50K, dog.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
you got
yeah.
shit, yo. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, what are you saying? Look it
Pay the
up.
dancers.
Yeah, man, because like especially because it makes everybody just feel comfortable and it sets the standard. And a lot of people try to undercut each other. So it's like, no, if we all just be like the gas station. If you're at 2.5, I need to be at 2.5. I can't be like, well, I'll give it to you for 125. It fucks up the whole
Like,
market.
bro, yeah, it fucks everything up. Yeah.
And we don't lose. And people, I know people, you're gonna feel weird about like turning down gigs. And I'm like, man, I could have made that extra 200. Trust me, in the long run, I can't even tell you. I lost count of how many people hit me back up 6-7 months later and they finally give me my asking price.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, set that standard, bro. Don't, you know what I mean?
True. 100%.
Unless you're super desperate, then it's like, I give them the hand hops, bro.
Yeah.
I give him a taste of the hand hops.
True.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I guess adding with the gig thing. So how about for teaching? Like, what would you say?
yeah,
would
that
be
was my
a
next
good,
question.
What would be a good starting rate for like a teaching gig?
All right,
Like
hold
per
on.
hour.
Let me set the mood. Let me set the mood real quick. So now I got those gigs. I got some gigs, some shows. Now the parents are coming up to me. They're like, "Yo, do you teach?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do I teach? So now I'm teaching. Okay. So
Mm.
first off, what is
How
like
about
that process?
so
Okay.
like private
This is also for
private
you
versus
too.
class. Private
Yeah, and
versus class,
also
like the rates.
this is an actual question I have because like, how do you teach throughout like what would it be like a semester or something like that? Because like I'll teach them like there's been times I've taught and like I teach them like all this basic footwork, all basic top rock, basic freeze,
Yeah.
but then like maybe like a month or two in, I'm like I don't know what else to fucking teach you kids. Like,
Mm.
what do you do? What do you do to keep it spicy? Pause.
Okay. So I'll answer the first one about the money. Right now, my teaching rate is $60 an hour.
Damn,
Mm-hmm. No,
Bucks an hour.
that's normal. Mm-hmm.
But
that's
honestly,
normal. Damn, I got fucked.
yeah,
I
that's
mean 50. Mm-hmm.
across the
Fuck.
board. It should actually be more, to be honest. But I'm being nice about it. When I first started teaching in 2009, my rate was 25, and I worked 30, 33, 34, 40, 45, 50, 60 now. It's just $60 an hour. And it's not only my rate, but when I ask a lot of other dancers, it's usually between $40 to $60.
Yeah, between 40 and
Average
60. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
$60 an hour is the average teaching rate anywhere from, and not just street dance, but from ballet, all these other people. Some of these people could be getting 75, $80, bro, an hour. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're teaching even if you're just doing $50 an hour for 2 hours a day, that's $100 a
That's
day,
100. Mm-hmm.
$2K a month, part time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's gas money.
And then you got the time to do all the other. So you can work in 9 to 5, do your little engineer, IT, whatever, and then go teach for 2 hours in the evening to make that extra 2K. So if you make 4K a month, now you're making 6 from doing both. You know what I mean? And that's if you do. That's only after 2 hours a day. Imagine you're doing 4 hours, 5 to 9. Now you're making 200 a day, G a week, 4K part time. That's why, like you can make a lot of money off of teaching if you're down for it. But I know, like you said, it's a chore sometimes and it turns into babysitting.
Yeah,
so now,
yeah, exactly, babysitting.
What kind of everybody has a different teaching style and different things to do. To me, teaching classes is just like if you're teaching kids, it's gym class, bro. It's just
Yeah.
fucking, instead of sports, you're just doing dance. You're doing breaking. Um, Now, if you're teaching, depending on the level you're teaching, I've gotten to the point where I teach everybody the same thing. So I don't care if you're 4 years old and you just started or you're 20. We're all learning the same shit right now because you have to learn it anyway, just like learning a language. Doesn't matter which word you learn first. You have to get all these vowels, verbs. You got to get your grammar right. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn the alphabet. I don't give a fuck what letter you learn first. Learn the alphabet, learn how to read this shit, then learn how to make a sentence, paragraph, essay. Then from there, now that you have the formula, I'm just gonna give you. I break everything down into categories. These okay. We're gonna work on top rock stuff. Always want them top rock, get the blood flowing. Make sure they. It's a dance first, right? Like that's how the dance started. It doesn't have to be some crazy like why not shit, but like yo,
Yeah.
do some basic music drills so that they can understand. Oh, there's the beat. Let me try to just pick one beat. Every eight count on the one, just tell them to pause, vibe. I don't give a fuck if you go off beat. Just catch the one. Right? James Brown says, catch the one, yo. Where's the one? So that's it. And you don't have to hit them all. People like Benzo, Q, very like adamant on teaching me music. They're just like, yo, you don't have to hit all the beats. But I was just an overachiever, and I was like, but what if you could though? But what if you could hit them all? You know what I'm saying? See how hard that is to this day. So I teach kids top rock first. Pick like 3 steps a day. Go over 3 steps. Let them drill it. Let them go. Everybody grab a partner. Cipher back and forth. Okay, we're gonna top rock for 30 seconds because that then gets them into the habit of doing rounds now. Okay, 30 seconds. Oh nope, it's at 20. You got 10 more seconds. Why you tired? Let's go. Yo, if y'all are gonna be tired after the 30 seconds, what makes you think you're gonna come do shows and battle and do this final Red Bull?
Exactly.
Sounds these guys are doing all that crazy shit. So yo, you better get your stamina. It's just stamina training. And then after that, show them a couple of drops. All right. See if give them like 10 minutes if they can flip it. Always give them a task and then give like 10 to 15 minutes for them to work on it. And then you can like walk around. Perfect time killer. Straight up.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. That's how you game it, yo. That's how you game it.
Moves every 3 to 4 moves, and they're good, bro. I'm telling you. And then after that, it's just like if you're running out of stuff, literally you have just come up with some content. I tell everybody if you can flip one move 10 different ways, take the 2-step or the Indian step, whatever. Just find 10 different ways to do it. Now you got 10 steps. Now imagine you have 3 steps and you flip them 10 ways. Now you got 30 steps. If you have 10 top rock steps and you flip them 10 ways, even if it's minor changes, 100 steps. It's a lot, man. And that's just top rock. Do the same thing with your footwork, power tricks, freezes. Make them work on their freezes because freezes are the hardest stuff. Just make them work on the hard stuff, and then just show them how easy it is for you, and be like, you know what I mean. And then once they understand how hard it is, because they're gonna try it, it's like, see, get your top rock. Oh, you're tired because you can't top rock for that long, etc.
Is that what you do too, Eric? Or
yeah, it's pretty much similar. Yeah. Like I break it down by the like each category: top rock, footwork, freezes, and yeah, I pick like three for each category, each class, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I also do that stalling shit too, bro. Yo, make them do the move, just walk around. If they're fucking around, you scream at them.
Try it out anyways, and then sometimes, okay, every 3rd week or every 4th week, every last week of the month, we're just working on today's windmill day. Let's get that. Let's just drill leg lifts on the bar. Boom. Practice all your kicks. We're not gonna do the move because your kicks are weak. Everybody show me your sweeps, your coffee grinder. That's why you can't windmill because your legs are weak. When you're doing a flare, what do you think you're doing? You're doing that sweep. When you're doing a swipe, you always have to do that sweep. So work on your kicks. Get your kicks. You know what I mean? And then we can do all the other moves. But until then, you know what I mean?
All right. So next step. So I'm teaching classes. So now the teacher or the owner of the studio is like, yo, we got a competition. And, like, you have a showcase in like 2 months. I want to see that routine.
That's a thing. Yeah, showcase.
Because I'm like, they try to get me to do that a couple times, and I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro? So how do you like make a showcase? Is it the same thing over and over again? Is it like, do you actually kind of make a theme? Like, what do you do?
I definitely course something new every time. And what I do, obviously, I mean, okay, so for me, I'm not saying because of that scenario, but for me on my journey, teaching that stuff was a little bit easier for me because that's all I did with the fam. All we
Yeah.
would do manuals and routines and showcases and stuff like for B-Boy unit and for battles and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I was good at picking up choreo. So and a lot of the routines was either me, switch, e-spin, like we choreographed a lot of things. So it's like, okay, everybody just do this top rock. I came up with 2 counts of 8, boom. So what I usually do especially nowadays, I'm like, if I had to teach tomorrow, I'm just gonna dance for like 10 minutes right now, freestyle, and anything that I like, I just okay, that's the count of 8, boom. Let me rewind the song, do it again. Oh shoot, I like this part. I just piece it together in counts of 8, try to make it like a minute long at least, and I experiment. But a lot of the stuff I'm doing, start your stuff. If you're gonna teach kids showcase and stuff, start early. Get them into the habit of doing routines with each other and commandos. Get them into the habit of battling. All right, we're gonna do a 2v2. You guys,
Yeah, do that, yeah.
Yo, one person could do this. Yo, you can hold hands and like do a skipping rope thing. Can you do a cartwheel over it? Can you can you do your freeze and jump over it? Just give them ideas. Show them videos too of like battle of the year.
Yeah.
Get them inspired to be like, damn, how did they do that? Yo, let's try it. Let's just bite stuff. But then afterwards, you're like, no, we're not gonna bite it. We just wanted to understand the idea. Now, because then give them like 15, 20 minutes, bro, they're gonna come up with, because kids are way more creative than us, bro. I'm telling you, they come up with crazy shit and they don't even know it half the time. So you're watching them too, because I'm like, yo, do that again. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, dog, I'm fully gonna bite that. That's a crazy idea.
Yo, bro, I've seen some creative shit from my kids, yo.
I'm telling you. So from there, just start early. Every month, just like add 2 counts of 8, add another one. If you need to change it, and then just make little rounds, make little sets for them that are mad basic and easy, little footwork, and see if they can all do it. And then it's a good way to gauge who's good at it. I was like, oh, okay, these 3 people are struggling, but these 2 are really good at this part. Okay, these 2 are good at the middle.
Troubles. Right now the Zoom is about to end, so let me call you back because we don't have that Zoom Pro shit no more.
Okay,
so we'll send you a quick link. But yo, everything's getting good, yo. Thanks. We are back from our broke boy fucking Zoom membership. Yo, maybe after this lesson with Tricky T, we're gonna get some more money to get that Zoom Pro. But James, what do you want to say after the showcase?
All right, so just to confirm, or just to like, really, yeah, that word, the big word I can't say. Like, so you kind of like teach them like, kind of your moves, right? It's like if you kind of make something at practice and it's like easy, it's not gonna be some tough shit. Like you kind of just teach them that. So you're basically just teaching them. They just turn into your clones.
Them straight. I just write everything that you know. Even if you can't do the move. Write every move that you know down just to show them a list of like, damn, these are the moves that are out there, and then treat it like when you first got into breaking and you're training with your homies. Don't treat it like I'm the authority figure in the room right now. Treat it like, yo, we're homies and we're training together. I just know more than you and I'm sharing. Learn my moves, obviously, but because eventually they're gonna learn what it means to flip it and the best way, because like, yo, honestly, obviously, we're not gonna bite, but the best way, like, it's like learning how to draw. Trace. Tracing is you're tracing someone else's artwork, but when you do it so many times, you get the idea of like, oh, that's how you draw an ear, that's how you draw the jawline, like, and then you start to change it and make your own style. You know what I mean? How many people do Akira Toriyama's style of Goku? Like, well, you know what I mean? People draw Naruto, all that stuff. So just learn the fundamentals. Hey, these are my trademarks. I just tell them like, yo, you can do this, and you don't even have to say you got it from me. Just if we're battling, if we ever meet in battle, don't do it on me, bro, because I will give you the word. That's my shit, bro. What are you doing?
And if you are one of those b-boys who's cares about your legacy a little too much, yo, that makes your move foundation. You become the foundation of Toronto at that point, or whatever city you're from.
Honestly, man,
your legacy in that.
I'm flattered, bro. I've seen a lot of people do some stuff that I made. Even if I'm not the originator, I thought of it on my own, and I see a lot of people around Toronto doing it. So I'm just like, oh, sick, cool. That's cool. I never thought about using it like that. That's sick.
Yeah.
True.
I just hope I guess I'm a little bit of the opposite. I'm just like I don't mind it if you do it, but like I want you to know that hey, I made that up. So
Yeah,
you better name that
sure.
the James move.
That's my shit. Like, you know
That's
what
the
I
only
mean?
thing I care.
Like,
True.
I've literally had people come up to me asking me if I know how to do this set move, and I'm like, dog, that's from Soldier, bro. That was my mind, bro. If it wasn't for my mind, you doing that, bro.
Yeah, low key. I've been okay. This is my next thing. This is what I'm gonna say. So this is forget. This is my interjection. I'm thinking like once you get to a certain point as a b-boy, you'll put your shit into like a tutorial. Like you know how like
Oh,
what's up?
like a master class or like one of those like focus videos kind of thing.
Yeah, like I just might as well teach your shit, and then like you can just like now you're part of the foundation. You're part of the legacy of breaking of that
That's
community.
that's what I love. The Toronto Footwork
That's what I
Dictionary,
was trying
things
to
like
say. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bro, that's genius. Like, yeah, put it out there. You're supposed to. Hip hop, you're supposed to. What did you add to? What did you bring to the game? Did you just
yeah.
keep tape, or what did you give back to like so that we can all play with it? And like, you know,
Mhm. And then also, cause yeah, I was talking to somebody about this because we're talking about biting, and I'm like, yo, at this point, like I cared about that show when I was like in my 20s. It's like, who cares, bro? It's like,
I don't.
yeah, that shit
It,
don't matter no more. But like, it's just like if you make it, like certify, like see, like you put your copyright on it by putting it as a tutorial, and then be like, oh, this is the James special, and then
yeah,
everyone's gonna know it's the James special. People in China are gonna be doing the James special, and they know it's the James special.
Mm-hmm.
trust. But sometimes people, I've thought of some clever shit, bro.
Hmm.
6, 7 years later, I see someone did something exact same around the same time, and my
Yeah,
footage is not, and I never saw them. So I'm like, damn. So
yeah.
now if I put, they're obviously gonna be like, yo, you're a biter, yo. Whatever, bro.
That's why you gotta put that shit out first, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
there's a lot of times where me and Ills like I think of something, I did it one time at practice. This guy comes right back from Europe after winning an event. He has this exact same move. I'm like, all right, I can't do it now.
trust, yo, bro. You know how many moves I had to let go because of Hang Ten? There's a lot of interesting, like, especially the one where he's like, everyone calls it the Hang Ten freeze or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Halo
like
freeze, whatever.
that was one of my first freezes. And then he used to jump and then rotate and try
Yeah.
to like. I was doing that in '04 with at the Supernatural session
Yeah.
at Lacasse Jester and all these. I was like, yo, it'd be sick if you can like jump. And like, I was already thinking of all this shit, but he's my age anyway, so we're around the same
Yeah.
generation. So it's whatever. I'm like, whatever, you can have it, bro.
He just be the Asian Troubles, yo. Fuck content, just Asian
No,
Troubles.
that's the
Bro, I'm just a hit beats. That's my specialty.
True. So to go back, so another question I have. So like so I'm gonna go back to the professional b-boy thing. So if you were, well, what would you say are like 5 bad things or red flag shit that like breakers who want to get into being a professional do? Like for example, I know being late is fucking huge or whatever. What are some things that are bad?
Number one for any job, period, punctuality. If you're supposed to be there at 9, get there at 8:30, fam. Especially if it's your first time doing the gig with this client. You don't want to be showing up late. And what if the TTC, God forbid, something happened? Boom! Oh, somebody jumped into the tracks. Boom! That's already 20 minutes gone. Oh, there's an accident on the highway now. So yo, it's not only to just try to get there half an hour early, but you're giving yourself some time and leeway. You don't have to rush to get there. You know, people always trying to get to the train and shit. I'm just walking slow, like, dog, I'm on time. So you guys can go ahead and run if you need to. Because just get there early. I know some people are like, oh, but it's so much more time. No, it's not, bro. Do something else. Multitask. Go read a book. Look at your footage. Make up some moves. Listen to music. Do something. Plan. Like, just get there early. Damn, this guy's early. So if you were like an hour early, a half an hour early, like, damn, like, dog, you don't start for another like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Boom, you have 30 minutes to warm up now. You don't have to just, all right, yo, we need you right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, get there early, assess the situation, and so punctuality, number one. You're late, red flag. Your gear, bro, your outfit. Your outfit, bro. You gotta leave your house looking like you got a mother that loves you, bro. I'm telling you. Because, like, some of these guys, they got shoes that be talking in the front. I'm not saying, yo, go buy Jordans. God, you can literally hit Walmart and get a $12 pair of nice plain ass kicks, bro, and you look fresh as shit. $12, bro.
Mm-hmm.
12. You can ask 12 people for $1. You can just break in the street for 5 minutes. You get $12. I guarantee you. Guarantee. Go get the nice pair of shoes, plain pants, whatever it is. Just look presentable, because like they're gonna remember. You know what I mean? Especially your hygiene. The hygiene. I'm gonna include that into the whole shit. You don't want to be that dude who's just like, damn, smelling spicy in the room right now. Yo,
Yeah,
so
we know men's that session are like that, yo.
yeah, and I get it, like, so, like, it's that lazy teenager, like, oh, I'll shower tomorrow, like, dog, today, you know, today, bro. Even if you just even if you didn't shower, just change your gear at least so the gear's fresh, has that fresh laundry smell. Like, damn, it smells good. But like, yo, you know what I mean? So punctuality, your fashion, be presentable, depending on what the gig is. Another red flag, I would say, I guess your communication.
Communication, okay, yeah. That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
On point and timely with your communication. And just learning the little things of like email etiquette.
Yeah, email etiquette. Mm-hmm.
How to email, how to ask for things, and not be like, yo, where the fuck's my money, yo? You said this and that. Like, yo, up. No. You know what I mean? You should have already dealt with that beforehand, and make sure you're protected. So like making sure like you got the contract, whatever you need to do to protect yourself, because there's been tons of gigs that to this day I'm not gonna see that money. I'm like,
shit.
So, but it's all good. It's all good. The karma's gonna come around. Boom, a movie's gonna happen. Boom, I win a battle. So like it works itself out. But I learned these things along the way where I'm like, damn, I should have had a contract for that, or had a witness see the contract, because now there's like, oh, did somebody witness you write the contract?
Take a picture.
Yo, I'm telling you, right? So, yeah, email etiquette, protecting yourself via contract, and then another red flag is just being a yes man. It's just saying yes to everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to. I don't know if it's like a red flag toward a client, but just a red flag to me. A red flag in general is just being like, yeah, saying yes to everything. Say no to gig. Say no. What is the floor? What's the floor? What's the space going to be? How many
if it's at the Bev, don't go.
Oh, you want me to dance 20 minutes by myself?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, hell no, bro. That's fucked.
1/4 of basketball is 12 minutes. That's a lot of basketball, bro. You want me to dance 20 minutes, bro? Nah, that's wild, bro. You for $50? You better you better give me that note behind games right now if you want to see any of that, bro.
You're $50 a minute, son.
Straight up.
All right, yo. So
either people be getting.
So all right, so I went through. I actually made notes. So let me go through the whole list, and this is how you become a professional b-boy. All right. So first off, get power moves, get flashy, crowd pleasing moves. They don't want to see no. They don't want to see no text. They don't want to see no like, oh, this is what real breaking is. No. We want to. They want to see flips.
Care about your threading, bro. You better be. Fuck. We don't care about your little sit on your ass with regular threads. We don't even know what you're doing. Happening so fast.
Sorry, Burn. All right. Second step, get nice at social media. Learn how to get that TikTok game in. Learn how to exposure.
Game, YouTube, Facebook game, everything, every platform whatever platform you use, you should be posting regularly, so people can
have a YouTube trailer or something just on deck at any time when they're like, "Yo, can I see what you look like when you dance?" Boom. What else? So now this part is before everything, get professional, get nice at emails I put and business cards, and make sure your business card actually shows like what you do. I know people who have a business card doesn't even show what they're doing.
Just to add on to that, because it's relative. Yo, the things that a lot of dancers don't have. Yo, where's your CV? Do you have a CV? Do you have an up-to-date CV of all the things that you've done? And that's not to be everything, but what's the most relevant? Where's your resume at? How do I know that you've done this, or your references? And do you have a headshot?
Oh, a headshot. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I have those, bro. especially if you're going to go into the movie commercial industry, entertainment industry, you have to have CV headshot. Headshot, shot, CV. Not easy to get that.
So that also just to tack on to being professional is always be on time. Make sure your outfit is on point. Don't smell like ass. Don't smell like a b-boy. Communicate. Learn how to ask for stuff. Learn how to email. Make sure you sign a contract. Protect yourself. Make sure you're gonna get the money. It's okay to
Don't
say
be a
no
yes
to
man.
yeah. It's
Have a
okay to say
standard.
no to have a standard for yourself.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
And
So
it's manifest.
now it's the next step. Make connections. Who do you know in the scene? Who do you know at whatever event? You know, if you ever get an event, talk to them up, chat them up, hand them that business card.
And hear me out, because like a lot of people I know, Toronto, like the inflation, going out late, Toronto's big. No one's asking y'all to like, yo, how come you're not partying with us 7 days a week? You don't even have to get drunk. You can go to the bar and just get an ice water. But guess what? This is where all the DJs go, all the MCs, all the hip hop heads. That's where they're at. They're not coming to the bevy to watch us break at Wintour. They don't even know that's happening. They're at all these other parties. DJs started from scratch. Scratch Bastard, like get down there, because there's other people that are gonna be like, damn, my company's been looking for dancers. Where you at? Or they keep seeing the same dancer. Like, yo, I keep seeing you around. Who are you? Introduce yourself. Your name spreads around. It's the same thing as like battling. You have to travel and battle a lot for people to see you. Otherwise, no one's gonna know who you are.
Yeah, one thing I know for sure from my business like minded friends, they have business cards. They just leave them places. They don't care. Like they just hand them out to everyone. Be annoying with them. Yeah, they'll take them. Someone like, all that like what? It's like $50 for 100.
Yeah, man. Invest in yourself, bro. Definitely invest in yourself that way. You have to.
So that's good for like, getting gigs and stuff like that. And then now it's teaching. So you want to make that side money on the weekdays, teaching. Fill up your calendar. I put, like if you work one studio on a Monday, work another studio on a Tuesday.
Fill up all the days. How can you make money off of breaking every day?
Yeah, because if you work a job, you'll be working 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Get that daily quota, man. I'm telling you.
Hit that quota. So after that is pricing. Find out how to price your stuff. Ask people who are around you. What do you think you're worth? Troubles is like he's giving like 70. But I'm like my first time b-boying. This is like a local studio. I can go a little bit less. He's a professional. I'm a new guy. I'm just learning myself.
Another tip on the money thing, if it's I change my pricing depending on how many hours and how many consistency it's going to be. If it's consistent, if you're going to give me 4 hours every time, yo, I'll do for 50. I'll just be like, yo, give me 200 a day, an hour. If you want me to come in just for an hour and a half, and I got to go to Oshawa, bro, you got to send that. But that's going on my way. But if I got to go to Oshawa every single week, it's consistent money. So if it's consistent, I just be like, yo, just give me this, and then make your own personal deal, and then try to negotiate to be like, yo, okay, what do you think? Is it worth it? You don't have to kill yourself and give them, man, I gotta teach them air flips, I gotta teach them women. No, you don't. Teach them CCs and 6 steps.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're teaching, like, learn how to teach, like learn how to like, shit, learn how to. I can't write for shit.
Just,
like
learn
have
your own vocabulary, right?
Yeah, have your own vocabulary. Teach them your moves, like like, and if you have to do a showcase, like just use a little bit of your stuff and just kind of mess around with it. Get like themes, like Spider-Man or something like that. Like all my crew routines are themes, so we just like we could just use those for like a kid's performance. They're easy, simple.
Definitely helps. A lot of places they do want themes, like, okay, we're gonna do the Matrix today, and then you come up with like the music mix and like the outfits or whatever. So obviously, theme is definitely key. It helps. Otherwise, it's just battle of the year showcase. Gonna train people. How could we perform audience and wow them?
We don't have Japanese kids. They're not gonna be doing no crazy stuff. So then find your style. Like teach them 3 or 4 moves. If it's the little kids, make them run around. I make them play tag at the beginning, or like freeze game, you know, or even like if it's like depending on the class. Like if it's just like a babysitting type class, I'll for sure just be like, all right, go back and forth, bear walk, make them run, you know.
And that's take the moves now and
Mhm.
do all these games. So like everybody knows freeze dance. Freeze dance is popular amongst kids. Oh, dancing and freeze dancing and freeze. I'm like, all right, this time when the music comes on, I want to see everybody doing that footwork. Boom,
Yeah.
the CCs, boom, boom. All right, now then when the music comes back on, I want to see some stacking. Show me your best stacks and your best threading. Like give them a little task of so that they're still working on the moves without knowing that they're working on the moves. Because now it's a game to them versus like, oh man, I gotta drill 6-step 30 times. No, but we're gonna be using 6-step the whole class, and by the end of the class, they didn't even notice that they used it 60 times today.
Yeah, that's true, yo. Yeah, I like to do footwork races because kids love to fucking race and shit. That's another one I like.
Yeah, so then I'd say so another thing that I learned from Eric, film everything. So if you're teaching a class, film that. Well, speed it up, you know, like you can post it. That's content
Yeah, I
for
mean,
your social
it's
media.
marketing tool too.
It's a marketing tool.
Yep, show yourself teaching. Show that because like a lot of people told me that like Troublez, never post your footage because I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, like type my name on YouTube, you're gonna find footage of me. A lot of it's bunk footage, and the people always catch me on my bad shit. But there's a lot of dope shit out there. But you go through my Instagram before, like earlier this year, there's like nothing. It's just like random stuff. So everyone was like, "Yo, where's your footage at?" We don't even know that you teach because it doesn't even look like you. So I was like, all right, fine. I'll
Yeah.
revamp. Yo, people you put it in your story. Like, yo, teaching this. Teach free stuff. Once a week, just be like, yo, Mentor Mondays, I'm going to do this new tech. Whoever can do it, try it out. Boom, man. People are going to catch on to that stuff. I remember I did that during COVID. I did the headspin thing. It was a joke.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I do these 3 easy things. Ha, ha, ha. And then, bare people hit me up in my inbox like, yo, I actually want to learn that. And then, challenge you.
Yeah, have a
right.
professional have like your personal like social media.
Yeah, I want to give parents my personal shit, bro. I post too much shit now, yo.
And then have like a side ones. Have like this is your professional dance accounts of this and that. You're not trying to send them like, oh, this is my YouTube channel. And then you see all it's just breaking stuff. And then even like you were saying before of like teach them free stuff, and then that's when you boom, there goes the Patreon. Yo, you want some extra stuff? Hit up the Patreon. I got some
the passive income.
I'm almost on that right now. I'm just building up content really, but I'm hopping on that Patreon stuff for sure.
Yeah. So if you're nice at breaking and you win events, and then like you're worldwide, if you're like on 10 and Phil, I know they make a good amount of money off that Patreon.
Bank.
Oh,
bank.
Yes.
Yeah. When you
sponsored by Toyota and all that shit, bro. Fuck,
yeah.
Man.
So like just imagine his Patreon. He probably doesn't even really teach. He's just probably like, all right, this is my move. Do it. You can talk to me. You can be Michael Owen. You can talk to me on it.
Subscription-based things is what the current present day thing is for online. Netflix, Disney, whatever it is, make a subscription package that they subscribe. Okay, you just want the one-off. Oh, but if you're if you're a gold member, you get you get to learn the gambit and you get to learn this and that and whatever. Things like that. Whatever. Just play around with ideas.
If you're a gold member, you get to watch a footage with me. You get to watch my footage with me, but you're on mute.
Do 20 ideas. Whichever, pick the 5 top ones that did the best. Those are the ones that you got to focus on now. Push those because those are the ones that are working. See, and then once it stops working, go back to the drawing board. Throw out another 20 ideas and then see which ones got the most likes. And then it's like, oh. For me, I noticed like on my Instagram period, people don't like my shit unless I post my dancing. And I can posting top rocking at like in the morning before I go to work. Like I work at Harborfront Center, so a lot of times I'm in this big room at like 9 a.m. So if I ever do those 8:30 a.m., 9 a.m. posts, I'm at work. So I'm like waiting. So boom, 300 likes, 200 likes, 500, 600, 700 views, and then I'll post something else, and it'll be like 40, 30, 28. I'm like, y'all just want to see me dance, yo. I'm more than a dancer.
I'm fucking human being, yo.
I don't care, bro. Just like, okay, Troubles, just let us know when you're doing them halos, bro. That's what we want to see. So I'm like, all right.
True.
So the last one I know of is from like my other professional friends that business-minded people is collect emails. So if you get like parents' emails or like some maybe have a side thing for like choreo I don't know whatever have collect people's emails, maybe put in categories of what it is, and like just spend like teaching, like I know a lot of people get a lot of
Like
stuff from
you're
like
talking about cold email, right? Like cold email these
yeah,
people.
just like have like a newsletter type thing.
Yeah.
I've heard of like comedians, they do that of like they have like they go to a new place and they collect people's emails and be like, "Oh, I have a special coming out. Oh, I got a YouTube video I'm just posting." And then it builds your social media stuff, like your
Mhm.
YouTube or it's something
Yeah.
I've heard.
For funding. Oh, I have 700 emails of people that I'm in contact with. I'm gonna set so it just goes to show your community of who
Hmm.
you're talking to. Yeah, collect emails, bro. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
100%,
Like
yo.
and the number one thing that for me personally, I wish I knew is who you know and the connections you build. And that's like really big.
Network,
Yeah,
networking.
networking.
Now,
Mhm.
what you know is who you know. Because I
Yeah.
know the shittiest b-boys out there. Some of them are my homies, and they be getting paid, yo.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%, yo.
I'm like, God damn, people be hating on it, but I'm just like,
Yo, he's
but
making
there's
money.
like they're taking money away from you. They're just better at networking than you,
Yeah.
It's a different skill. It's like a different game.
Yeah,
bro.
I literally
100%.
thought when you start breaking, you get good at it, you win jams, and then like that's how it goes. It's like no, no, no,
That
that's not
ain't
how.
it,
No one
man. That
cares.
ain't
People
it.
win jams, like you don't even know who the fuck they are
Bro, there's people
without
that don't
that.
and they be getting judging gigs, all that stuff. But it's because they're always at least qualifying top 16, top 8, or
Hmm.
they do the one Kaku rounds. Like, oh, I just gotta do 20.
Dude, like that
Come on.
Monkey King guy, bro. This guy got invited to
Yeah,
Red Bull for doing that shit. Yo.
but when they flew him out to Red Bull, I made him an invite. I was like, okay, yo, Cap, what y'all doing, yo? He ain't gonna win. He's not gonna win that shit. Like, what's
Yo,
wrong with
man.
y'all?
This guy crashed his
They
fucking
want
set
him
too,
for the
bro.
footage.
Wow factor.
They want him for his footage,
We want to
Mm.
see it in person. So that's what it is about getting flown out.
It
You're
is. It
so
is.
damn, that move is crazy. I would love to fly you out over here to China because we want to see what your 16 elbow spins looks like in person. Because it's way crazier in person always. And then
Yeah. Mhm.
do elbow spin workshop, boom. You don't even got to be good at breaking. You just need one move. There's people
Exactly.
that they just know how to air flare. They don't break or anything. They just wanted to learn air flare, and they got them fucked up. They can't windmill, they can't flare, but they can air flare like with the most perfect form. And I'm like, why did you learn this move first of all? Like, you're not even into hip hop. That's fucked up. Damn.
True, yo.
Thanks,
100%.
guys. Now I think I could do it. I think I'm gonna be a professional break dancer now.
Wait, James. Wait. Let me ask Troubles the golden question, yo. So
I was the
to
golden
close
question.
to close it all, yo, Troubles, is the bee life actually a thing? Can you actually make a full-time income being a breaker? If
Yes.
you lined up 100 breakers, how many of them will have a successful bee life?
Honestly, like realistically, you don't have to do it full time. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are like, "Yo, you can't make money off of it. You can't or not make money. You can't get a house. You can't get a mortgage." Yes, you can.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, are you willing to put in that much? It's a lot on the body, but it's like,
It is. Mm-hmm.
people like Kazi, he owns a studio. He's got 500 plus students registered.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Jade's Hip Hop Academy. Like, so if take this in. Imagine you have a studio. Even if you don't have a studio, imagine you're just renting. You're just renting a studio. Cut out the middleman. You rent, start a program, which is what I'm getting on right now. My goal right now, this is my plan personally. In the next 2 years, my goal is to get 100 students,
Nice.
and I'm going to do subscribe 1 year package, $1,000, unlimited, a few days a week. If you can get 100 students to pay you $1,000,
$1,000, bro.
do the math. Do the math.
It's
That's six.
fucking yo.
These people be getting like 700 students. Get 500 students,
Mhm.
or Mega Man. Shout out to Mega Man from Heavy Hitters. He's just like, yo, get 10,000 true fans to give you $5 a month.
Yeah.
If you can get 10,000 true fans to give you, or no, 1,000. Get 1,000 true fans to give you $5. Subscribe to $5 a month. There's your 5K a month.
That's 5K a month, yes.
1,000, bro. How many? I got over 2K followers. If everybody just gave me $1 a month, if you guys just gave me $12 a year, $12 a year, that's two. You know what I'm saying? That's two, bro.
That's the OnlyFans model, baby.
That is the OnlyFans, yo.
Bro, I'm telling you,
yo,
kids.
Dog, if I was a hot B-girl, yo, I know how to make my bag.
It's possible. Just hard off of doing one thing. You can't just do it off of teaching. You can't just do it off of performing. You definitely not gonna do it off of battling. Stop thinking you're making money from battles, y'all. How many battles do you think you're gonna win? How many? You gonna beat? You gonna beat Victor and Phil and Rox right now and man? You say you're not touching them, bro.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
You gotta be the 1%.
And even if you won a jam every single month, even if you won 2 jams a month, like you're only making like 20K, bro. That ain't shit. I mean, you can make more money.
Yeah, for all that time and effort and shit. Fuck.
Stop. So it's like, yo, all rich people have more than one source of income.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do commercials, movies. You can street perform. You can teach. You can judge. You can organize an event. Get a cheap venue. You know what I mean? Charge accordingly so that you're making at least this X amount. So it's like, how could you do all these little things to make sure you're making, like before COVID, I was making a consistent like 35 to 4K a month, 3,500 to before COVID. And I stopped teaching and all that shit. So I was like, because I didn't care no more. I was like, kind of want to just do something else. Kind of leaning toward the DJ thing right now. Not my full time, but I'm like, it's extra income. And then you can just do a little part time on the side of like, so you don't have to do your 9 if you don't want to do the 9 to 5, or do both. But yo, you can make a lot of money off of breaking, and it's just hard in Toronto and Vancouver or New York because it's like shit is expensive, bro. Who's trying to buy a 2? Like I ain't trying to do all that. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, but you can mix and match all these things that we just talked about. If you want to be a DJ instead, like you could probably mix and match. You could teach DJ. You can convince someone that, oh yeah, I could teach DJing for somebody, and then just you get the kids just revert a couple times, or you just kind of like
the basics. Okay, this is the transformer. This is how you blend. Takes like 5 fundamental things. And like, introduction to, a lot of.
You can
oh, that's the game. That's my hustle. So holla at you. Holla at your boy.
You can easily finesse a community center or a university about like, oh yeah, I was just teaching DJing 101 at Harvard.
You can get funding. You can do grant writing. Make a pitch deck. Go to all these companies. Keep going back and forth. There's so many ways. Network. Talk to all these promoters. Send them your footage. Send them your mixtape. Hey, I'm a DJ. Hey, I'm a DJ. Bro, that jam I went to Detroit, I was DJing at that jam. I was DJing that weekend, like the day before, and at the barbecue. I just bring my laptop everywhere now. I'm like, yo, so what are those tables saying? It's free, bro. And then everyone's like, yo, Troublez. And then they're going to remember. See, so I'm doing the exposure shit now. So later on, I'm going to be like, nah. If you want me to come down.
Investments.
100%.
I'll sleep on your couch. And then slowly build up. You got to build up, go from floor to couch to, maybe like an Airbnb or a hotel or whatever. Build your way up. But do whatever it takes to save money on their end. It's like instead of getting an Airbnb, why don't you just let me sleep on your couch and just give me that extra 1,000?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, yo, that's
give me 500 and save 500. You save 500 and I make more 500. Make 500 more. I'm just saying, there's ways to finesse.
True.
Yeah. Breakdance, bro.
Yes, all right, Troublez. Yeah, so you've given the scene a lot of fucking wisdom, yo. Man's watch this shit right now. You're gonna see
that's free.
You're gonna see a lot of B-boys making that money, baby.
Yeah, man. Got any stuff? Yo, don't be shy. Like I know, like I could be standoffish or whatever, but I'm just a speak when spoken to type of dude, and I like to just do what I do. But if anybody's got questions about money or gigs and stuff, like yo, just holler. Just hit me up in the DM or in person. Ask questions. I'll answer. I'm not gonna be like, yo, get away from me, yo. Why you trying to get my money? Yo, there's so much money out there that people don't even know what to do with it. I just need them to find out I exist so I can get some of that money too, because I need that.
100%, yo. Again, yo, Troubles is one of the main dudes that's like I see on Instagram. He's the only guy that's talking about making money and breaking that I see in my story, yo. So, yo, Troubles, he's leading the charge, bro. For all you broke fucking motherfuckers. You
And there's
broke boys,
definitely
yo.
money like off of breaking. You know, I know Frost does it full time. He's been doing it full time for a long time too. There's other b-boys out there that if it's not off the breaking, we're making money off of hip hop culture because like hip hop's, you know what I mean, throwing jams, classes, workshops. Just do something, even if it's like a pop up. Boom, that's the extra 200 that you need. Boom, there's your bus ticket to the jam that you need. Go street perform. Yo, stunts. Yo, can I just street hit with you for like a day, yo? Yo, I need like $100 for this bus ticket. So I'm trying to get to skills meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true, yo, passion. True, yo. All right, yo. So that was good. Yo, Troubles, yo, fucking giving advice. Me and James be taking notes, yo. But yes. So for all of y'all listening, yo, y'all better, yo, if you stayed until this, I guarantee you'll make money from breaking, yo. Let's go. So this is
subscribe to our Patreon, by the way. If you stayed this long, yo, you better subscribe, and I better see some money this time. Oh yeah, buy our merch. We have merch that I haven't posted, so don't be like me.
Oh, see, that's merchandise.
Yeah.
I got merch too.
Yo, I'll trade you. I'll trade you.
Sell that spin cap beanie, bro. Troubles edition, dog. Yo, you make bank from that.
A spin cap of my own for sure. I'm gonna do a headspin workshop soon, so there we go.
Oh, I know people want that. I'm gonna be there.
I actually might take that too. Yeah.
I'll do like a progressive, like I might do like a free thing. I'm gonna do a couple of free workshops. It's like the community gives me so much, so I'm like, yo, I might as well give back. I can't just keep taking, but I will give a couple of free ones, and then if people want to keep coming back, here's my subscription class of like, yo, let's get these headspins, and then if you take the class, you get one free spin too.
Shit.
I mean,
let's go.
It might get that too, cause it's getting cold out, you know.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be straight goods. Me and Z-Caps, we tight, so he always sends me shit. So I'm gonna take my workshop, get that Z-Cap.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Troubles, would you like to give a shout out to anyone or anything or any sponsors before we end this episode?
I mean, I like to give a shout out to myself, cause yo, two tools. No, but like, yo, shout out to the scene. Shout out to y'all. It's just breaking. Guys, it's dope. I definitely tune in when I can. You know, obviously, the scene has mixed reviews about everything, not just the scene, but the world has mixed reviews about everything. So you can't please everybody, and if you could, you never can. So it's like y'all just keep doing you. You're definitely doing the right thing, and yeah, man, we're gonna see what's coming up. There's obviously events coming up. I don't know if it's gonna be undisputed, but I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Holler at your boy going on this weekend, baby. Then yeah, if y'all need a DJ, y'all break DJ, and you know what I'm saying? Hands on deck.
Hell yeah, yo.
And Bad, Mars, Mav One, Switch B, and myself. If you need a breaks DJ. But especially me though, because I got the fire fucking breaks. Y'all ain't ready. Let's go.
Those mixtapes, it's good. Yo, the mixtape you made was good. Okay, but yeah, let's get out of here.
Another one. I gotta revamp that one, but I got a couple. I'm cooking up a couple of things. I'm gonna release before the end of the year. I'm gonna have at least more mixtapes. One's gonna be hip hop, and then another one's gonna be another funk and breaks one.
Nice.
So yeah, I gotta get those mixtapes. Trying to get that money, bro. Trying to get blown out.
Yo, diversify your income. Let's go, yo. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode number 89 of the It's Just Breaking podcast with your boy, Uncle Troubles, yo, giving us all that money advice, how to make that fucking wealth, baby. Peace.
Troubles.
Get those power moves, yo. Get that money. The money's you one head spin away from that rent, bro. I'm telling you.
Let's go, yo. Peace.